My brothers and sisters in the Lord and in general matters, we welcome you now with open mind today, with clear eye. My eye clear today, nothing to my eye. with clear eye. Now I say welcome you now top the portmanteau today. We now know say this one another one show where they get the mind to chook mouth for with matters where other shows not they get the liver to chook mouth put. So then we get plenty matter where enter inside the portmanteau. Now know wetin dey happen for our country. Presently and as we dey talk, it did part of wetin we go discuss inside the portmanteau today. Una know me now, na me Osagiato, that fine proud Benin boy. All of now they call talk. Nice to sit down here so. And as usual, I still there with my guest, my honorable fellow.
Yes, I am boy. Bamidele Bello. Everybody call MC Bob. Yes, in the studio discussing matter from the portmanteau.
That's so. All those of now one another they watch us before. Now as we do say immediately after we introduce ourselves like this. Now to rush, go collect our cup of coffee, make it for no cause argument. Oh yeah, now make una not go anywhere. We they come back. Now so, when men they alive,
yes,
as far as say you they alive, endeavor to enjoy yourself.
You enjoy yourself.
Anything you get, take and do it. Enjoy yourself. That's so. Well, Bob, the very first thing I enter my mind to do automation, where I say I go ask you once we enter studio, you don't get any embarrassing moment before. Anytime where be say something happen to you, the thing make you shame well. Where be say even if you remember am till now, it still they make you shame.
There are plenty, make I don't lie. But I get one particular one.
Okay.
I remember one girl, she be my crush. That time when I first entered university. So you come they go for one performance for Ife.
Okay.
That time they go for the rehearsals. The girl na my crush. Na girl I like. I know if you look her eyes one-on-one.
You like her, but you know approach her.
So the girl now come dey close to me that period. And she say I good gun for acting.
Okay.
So the girl won't come move closer. I don't dey happy. Say oh boy. And I started tell her more. She got us okay. Say more work out together.
Okay.
Because others don't go. We get one course the GNS that time. So we got us we go meet them for Ife. So we say more enter bus together. And I don't first chop beans for house. I don't chop beans.
Bros, God, the way where your story they go, me not gonna go resemble by own no.
I don't chop beans. The beans I chop, I know say that beans I don't supposed to chop because I don't hungry that mama. Now we just work out together. We enter bus, enter Ibadan. When we enter bus, we are going. Now the bus they go. Now my belly can't do like say.
Hey.
My belly they do like say, and she stun me with all the gist too much. Now everything, no when they sweat, when breeze they blow, you go they sweat inside. Now my belly they pura. You get the way your belly they do.
Kongana.
I know say something about to evaporate. Bros, the girl they talk very fine. I say destiny.
God.
For my life, if I do throw this bomb for you, this girl no go talk to me again. Oh boy. By the time everything they do me, I don't know as I take the release back to back. You know the sound. When the girl first hear the first smell.
The first one.
The first smell. Now she the time say, are you perceiving something? Because the rest is history. The guy don't go till we come out for school. She no follow me talk.
Your own embarrassment good now. Now only two of them now. My own embarrassment now inside how many seater? Wait, me account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seater.
People boku.
And they go Benin.
Child.
From Lagos.
Aye.
Oh God! If I remember this story where I want to now, even as I told this, as I want to tell you so I still at the shame already. From Lagos.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I'm not chop because if I dey travel like that, I know the chop.
Okay.
To avoid embarrassment.
Yes.
To understand. To avoid embarrassment. So I don't know whether they use juju for me for Shagamu. I don't know. This thing happen na Shagamu. When our boss just reach Shagamu, those guys where they say egg-roll, now so they carry egg-roll come.
Okay.
I don't know wetin push me buy egg-roll. I know they buy. Whether that guy use juju for me. Now I buy egg roll for Shagamu.
Yes.
We can't dey go. You know say when you buy something like that, you get one part of your spirit where go dey restless, say chop am now, chop am, chop am, chop am, chop am. Na so that spirit dey disturb me. Chop this thing, chop this thing, chop this thing, chop this thing. Now I can open egg roll.
Okay.
I can chop. As I chop that egg roll, one of my spirit say you don't enter. Because you get the way where you go taste something. You understand? You say go know say you don't take something where they against your system.
Against your
oh boy. Now I just eat. I not even finish one. Now half I eat. Wrap the remaining one inside nylon. Put for the seat compartment. Our motor, the thing just settle down for my belly. Never even reach 30 minutes. Motor never even enter Ijebu. I just hear inside my belly. I say what? The thing they sound. I'm just like your case now. One fine get. Now you sit down near me.
They pay person.
Cause they do the guy can say, sorry, I'm hearing some rumble. I say I'm hearing it too. I say I'm hearing it too. The guy say, could it be? I say maybe it's from outside. The thing still they do as we just pass Ijebu dey small. You know say get some, you go think say na mess they come.
I know them.
You know, that you go think say na mess they come. If you make attempt to release, now after you go see say this thing not be mess, so na another thing they call you push her back. I can't hold lamb. I hold lamb. This already door. Motor dey AC at the sweat. The girl they notice me. Say it's like you want something. I say yes. He say can I give you water? I say if you give me water now it will add to my problem. And the guy say what is the problem? I say driver, abeg stop. That's so the driver stop. The whole bus come dey look say wetin dey worry this guy. As driver stop, now so I jump seats. Open door, run, enter bush. As I enter bush, now I take time do am there because I know say make I just do am once and for all. Bros, I wipe up, enter. Before motor reach Ore.
Again?
This one, the thing. He get one point say they want drop me for road. Say this guy don't delay our journey too much.
That egg
so
is
embarrassing. So the girl come. In fact, at a point where we reach Ore, where our motor park, where everybody go eat, when we enter, the girl not come sit down near me again because me now where they throw things. I not get tissue to wipe. Now leave at it. So the thing not there. Our people more than a true life experience that we get to share out. That moment, anytime I remember, the embarrassment is huge. The embarrassment is huge. When I drop, now one elderly woman will say, yeah. Say you not go let them chop anything when I see parade. Next time you not go chop anything when you see again. I say, Mama, where's welcome back. And so we don't come back. The second matter what we consider inside the Portmanteau today now, wetin dey happen for Nigeria now as it dey hot so for Nigeria. You know say it dey hot. You know say as at last week. Yes. Now NSAS. NSAS. But as we dey talk today now end police brutality. End police brutality. You see, there's something where it just starts small for Ugeli, where we say now everything go end for Ugeli there. Now it don't become nationwide though. It don't turn national though. Yes. It don't. These protests don't turn national. Lagos, Abuja, Osogbo, Osun, even UK, Canada, everywhere. Yes. Everybody now don't dey involved for the protest. Are they happy? Yes. Say finally, just like everybody they thought, the Nigerian youth don't wake up. They're rising up. They don't wake up from their slumber. They don't wake up from their slumber. Just like waiting late my Jack Fasher sing me. So they say, arise from your sleep, Nigeria. Arise from your sleep, Africa. Nigerian youth, arise from your sleep. So, but the protest be done, they go on. How you see the protest so far?
Yes, make you for no long. na the beginning of a new thing in Nigeria. Like they tell you behind the off camera, say this is a wide spread of fire.
Okay.
You see the velocity at which we use start. It go be like say they call me prophet Bob. Not be waiting go use finish. You see, the Nigerian youths have woken up, like you said.
Okay.
So now everybody are beginning to see that in this area we have been silent for too long. Now the hashtag no be end SARS again because Nigerian, thank God, Nigerian president don't talk. We go still share for this. This everybody don't talk. Say okay, we don't end SARS, we don't disband them. End police brutality.
Now it be the main thing now.
Because even for the protests, they see they shoot.
You know what thing they make me happy for all this matter now? This
Yes.
is the first time in the history of this country where protests go dey well organized like this.
Yes.
You know say before when people dey protest, you go dey hear so and so person lead protest. So and so person lead protest. So they know who they go arrest.
Yes.
They know who they go hold accountable. But this one now, nobody they lead anything. Everybody just they lead protest.
You feel go come out for your house, call boys.
Everybody
go.
They don't know who
Yes.
they behind the protest. They don't know who they
this.
sponsor
Exactly.
protest. They don't know where the protest they come from. They don't know where they go. Now, Lekki lockdown. Road to international Murtala Mohammed International Airport lockdown. You understand? Ikorodu lockdown. Everywhere for Lagos, Surulere lockdown.
That's so.
Everywhere the protest just dey superbly organized. I enjoy this. This is one of the best protests I have seen in my life.
As at,
you understand?
As at this morning, one of my senior colleagues they talk about the protest in Enugu. Say it is massive and it is cool.
Cool.
You know, very well.
Simultaneously, as it happen for Lagos, they happen for here. I no be say we dey phone.
Just play two.
They're not phone, no. They're not phone, no
Yes,
phoning,
so,
no calling, no nothing. Everything just they work.
You see, na spirits.
Now the hand of God.
Yes. God won't pass through Nigeria.
Yes.
You can't wake our youth up under the sleep.
Make una do this thing. Make una do this thing because they don't do yabo. So my guys for abroad, if me with the discuss, they say shebi now na like suffer. Now na like suffer. Now na like suffer. Say yes, because Nigerian youths they accept all these things because the guys say the thing they sweet them. They like suffering. You understand? But we thank God now.
Yes,
say the thing don't start,
yes.
and by the grace of God, He go give us the positive results where all of us the expect. You understand? So right now, the question we I want to ask now is say, wetin be the impact so far of this protest? How this protest so far don't take impact the government?
You saw that the government immediately swung into action by making that declaration.
Good.
The IG had no choice.
Okay.
You don't think when I hear our IG address nation.
I tell you.
You don't think.
You don't think.
IG address nation, and he actually spelled it out that the federal SARS has therefore has henceforth be disbanded. He doesn't even want to hear anything federal SARS again. He said that the men in that department will be drafted into the
redeployed
department. I just hope that mentality really they use operate SARS. They no go influence other department again.
No, because he talk out for a broadcast now.
So.
Say they go before they go draft them, they go carry them go training.
Yeah.
Government not make money for Lekki to Ghetto. They not make money. Ikoyi Link Bridge close. But even governor one pass there, no road oh, na trek pass oh. trek pass. You know, I dey very happy say this time around Nigerian youth prove to the government say they not be that small babies where they take their eye look. See the prominent Nigerian youths where come out. See
celebrities.
See Aisha Yesufu.
Oh, that lady of substance.
That have video called that have posture.
Yeah.
Come turn the icon of the protest.
Very iconic.
Lovely posture.
Very
lovely posture.
Yes.
You know, Aisha Yesufu, thank you for that great work where you do concerning this protest.
Another one, Meo Beku, another lady of action.
Wow.
Yes, another lady of action. Yes, you saw these guys,
the
celebrities.
We dey talk for here. Whiskey they do for London. Finest guy. Oh God. Whiskey treat me.
I am proud of you.
He stand on top G-Wagon for London.
No, this is the time at which we have no other opportunity. I dey tell people say youth wey be say they just a trend wetin no dey trend this thing. It is time. We never can tell who will hear us.
Then this guy again, Davido.
Yes.
Davido
he was in Abuja.
Go even spray water. Go meet IG one-on-one. Davido try. Then these guys too fast bad guy.
Don't forget Mr. Macaroni.
Mr. Macaroni.
That
Mr.
boy
Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni try.
A lot of them.
A lot of people. Churches involved.
Yes.
Churches involved. You know, even traditionalists. I see one babalawo now.
Babalawo.
Babalawo. Yeah, you wear full regalia join protest. Babalawo come out too now. You know, many people enjoy. They were involved. This is a sign that the Nigerian people are tired and they are fed up.
They are fed up
with this barbaric way of living.
Yeah, thanks to someone like Segalink.
Segalink, yeah, the guy try. Now activists now.
Yes,
activists mobilize people.
Yes.
So as we dey talk, so you go back, we take some video footage. Okay. You know, you get one mama wey I really enjoy wetin the mama talk. You know, the mama say tattoo na traditional man. Let Rayon collect this video.
Let them leave our children.
Let them leave us.
Tattoo is nothing. Both babies and
yes.
They have it. It's traditional. What about people from the Western region? They have it. Why should they?
The grandma dey para. Stop killing our children. He said tattoo is a traditional mark. He said some people they put up for hand, some people they put up for ear, some people they put up for belly. That grandma, nice grandma. Yeah, grandma, we thank you for coming out to support the youth on this one.
My grandma get her own for here, my late grandma.
You sure you know say that one when mama they talk about, so they actually take and write people name.
Yes, my grandma.
Family name.
Write her name.
In case
Siriani Okeusi. Write her for name. Write one name for her. My grandma, my late grandma get her.
In case she lost.
In case they lost.
Tattoo is not a crime. Then another video where still enter inside the Portmanteau today now video because you know say I tell you say everybody they involved. Yes. Pastors, traditionalists, churches, everybody, entertainers, they involved for this thing. So now the message when one pastor pass, you understand the message enter Portmanteau. I bet make una collect this video again. Make una hear wetin this pastor talk.
I'd like to say to all the parents who are here and all the grandparents who are out there and all of us who are guardians and mentors, the EndSARS and police brutality issue that is ongoing is not about young people choosing to just misbehave. It is not about supporting scammers. It is not about supporting what is wrong. As pastor, I have had to go to police station several times to bring out young men, young people who have done nothing wrong other than going around, other than being young. Certainly, if this were happening when I was a younger man, I would have been in police station many times because I certainly wandered around the streets of Jos many times. I would have been picked up for no reason. I challenge all of us who are parents. Do not encourage your young people to be violent, but encourage them to make their voices known, their voices heard, their positions known. I encourage you as parents to take a stand against injustice. I challenge you as church to not be timid in the face of wickedness.
Thank you. You see that pastor make brain. Calling on parents, calling on grandparents, everybody. Because the youth of Nigeria have suffered a lot.
A lot.
We suffer to go school. We suffer graduate. We look for work, we not see, we create work. You go they make money. One government organization go come they say you know go enjoy your money. Imagine. Because they carry gun give them.
I even see one tweet, bro, say what he say, my generation has not enjoyed anything. Even football. They beat us.
Not true now. Everything waiting with the enjoy. They beat they enjoy. Waiting with the enjoy for this country. Nigerian youths are the most. See, all over the world, Nigerian youths are the strongest.
We are.
Yet they are the most surcharged or surcharged or most I won't use that English. They
You
are,
better
they are the
use
most deprived
Yes.
youth
Yes.
in the world. Yes, they don't care. Nigerian youth not care.
They change us,
They
yes.
work.
Work hard.
You go see a Nigerian guy where they do fashion designing.
Fashion.
Go work from morning till night,
Night.
night till morning.
Ah.
That guy will come make money now, come buy Benz.
Because he's a criminal.
You say na criminal. Say na criminal.
Imagine.
I like wetin that pastor talk. This fight is not for the youth alone. It's for everybody, for every Nigerian.
Yes.
You are safeguarding your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. Okay, we get another video again where still enter inside the portmanteau. You know, say I tell you, say this thing are all over the world.
Yes,
This
all
video now from a police officer for Canada.
Canadian police officer.
May una hear wetin talk.
I've been a police officer for about 20 years. And I'm just saying that the end of SARS is not the solution. What is the problem we are dealing with in Nigeria is police leadership incompetence. And SARS is just part of a little bit of the whole problem. So what the president should be talking about is how do we increase the salary of the police?
Right.
How do we fire the Inspector General of Police and get a competent leadership?
Right.
How do we change the reorganization of the police force? How do we balance it? How do you give more autonomous power to the police in each state instead of someone sitting in Abuja and directing someone in Benin? So that's what we should be fighting for.
Yes. The first time I watched that video, I know say that man a Benin guy. Now Benin man, he say he spent 20 years in policing.
Yeah. Maybe.
You see what he talk.
Yes.
That the problem is not just ending SARS. You know, we said it during our last episode. Say that is the twist when that the Shoki bring. When say it's not about ending SARS, it's about orientation.
Yes.
But now this police officer say for Canada say it's not about ending SARS alone. It's about total reformation. Total reformation.
Yes.
You understand, of the entire system, not only police, the entire system. He even thought say by first, when they even take the step of sacking the Inspector General of Police, say IG don't fail Nigerians.
Don't fail Nigerians.
You hear what he talk?
Yes.
Say don't fail Nigerians. That is a police officer talking.
Even Kafi, I remember Kafi tweeted that she wants to give the president an advice on Nigerian policing system. From my experience from London.
Okay, Kafi, former Big Brother Naija.
Yes.
Okay, I think na police should to be now.
Yes,
You
for
see,
London,
for
yes.
London.
So
Make they invite her. Make
She
she come.
said she offer them free advice. Free.
Now, the point where we can reach now on top the program now, so far so good. How the government don't manage the situation? Have they been able to manage it well, or they still they mess up?
You see, my Yoruba proverb says that we never commot indignation where we use to prove Ifa for ground, and it don't they come to pass. We see they talk about NSAS and police brutality for the campaign, point of campaign. Una see they use armory, live armory, wey fit kill, no be bullet, no be rubber bullet, no be say you go spray water. Live armory, they shoot protesters.
They are still shooting. They are still shooting. They still a shoot. They still a shoot. They are still shooting. They are still shooting. They are still shooting. They are still shooting. They are still shooting.
Boy for Ogbomosho.
They just kill the
Just
guy.
waste the boy. See the ones wey happen for Surulere. You see, we are still talking about this thing, and the police are still proving themselves to be hardened.
It just be like Yoruba adage too, where talk say a person where we want roast.
Where
Where
they
God go
use
use
palm
palm
oil
oil
and rub for body.
No say go let the roasting sweet.
You go increase the fire.
You go increase the fire.
The youth are angry, and you are still provoking them.
You know say na only for Nigeria. Now at this way they use live ammunitions
protesters.
against peaceful protesters.
Can you imagine without arms?
Last year, I don't know whether you did this country, or but you know did this country, but you did the world. Last year, Hong Kong protested for more than 7 months. 7 months. We no hear say police shoot one person with live ammunition.
Can you imagine?
If you see that Hong Kong protests, e be like war. Men,
e always massive.
Boys dey push police, police dey push boys. We no hear say police use live ammunition against them. The highest thing they use na rubber bullets.
Na so.
Dem go shoot you the rubber bullets. E no go pierce in, but e go give you mark.
Yes, e go give you mark. E go wound you.
E go wound you. You understand me now? Rubber bullets.
And you must have done it to the extreme.
To the extreme.
Before they can fire.
Now only Nigeria.
Live ammunition. Imagine.
Before you start small protest, they don't begin, they shoot. Amnesty International reports say 10 people have been killed so far.
Imagine.
Many people they sending tweets, live tweets of police using live ammunitions on people.
Imagine.
Which is not good. That is not the best way to resolve a conflict like this. You know, like what Dr. Joe Abba said. He said the Nigerian police must stop firing live bullets during peaceful protest. He said the more innocent protesters are killed, the more it will be difficult to appeal for calm.
Yes.
And reason with the protesters. He said, let us please do our best to ensure that no more life is lost. No more life is lost. How can you be using live bullets to shoot normal protesters all over the world? All over the world. I like to follow protests where all over the world, when you see where people they protest, when police they outside, you know what the police they do? Now to guide the protesters.
Yes. Put something.
Guide them against destroying of government properties, against looting of shops. They go leave una. Some go even dey escort una.
Yes, let your voice be
so
heard.
far una no vandalize. But this one Nigerian police just begin carry gun, they shoot innocent protesters, people children again, people husbands or people wife again.
In the midst of crowd.
Very wrong, very wrong. All this why they talk. Debo Macaroni. He say you are still shooting at peaceful protesters, and you say SARS has been dissolved. How are we to take you serious?
Yes.
We never tire. We can't even be. There is too much at stake.
Too much at stake. Yes. Police should
Too
mind,
much at
should
stake.
mind the way they do things. They should mind it. If not, this protest is going to get larger. In fact, it's going to get larger than this.
Even Simi, Dekule Gold wife. Simi where not they talk. Simi where not they talk.
The gentle Simi.
The gentle Simi, the tea touch Simi voice out. He said, I don't know what to say again. Simi say no know what to say, but after I don't know what to say, he can't say some things. After Simi say I don't know what to say again, she can't say some things. Simi say shooting directly at unarmed protesters. He said, I am so sad and afraid for my country.
In fact.
He said, I am so sad and afraid for my country. You understand? But the twist where they the whole matter now one tweet when one oga put up Abdul Mahmoud in human rights activist lawyer. In fact, the man try for this protest. They behind the scene, they work well. If they arrest you, just tweet at him, tell him your location. He go send lawyers where they go come pay you. You understand? They call her the Great Oracle. The Great Oracle can't tweet one tweet where it catch my attention. And say, during the days of Gowon, there was a peaceful protest whereby the life of one UI student was taken. He said after that protest, Gowon set up a panel of inquiry. So the panel of inquiry now came up with a recommendation that outlawed the use of live ammunition against protesters in Nigeria. He said, but Gowon did not accept that recommendation. He did not take that recommendation. He said, Gowon threw that recommendation away. He did not take it. He said, if Gowon has taken that recommendation and approved it, he said, by now, police will not have the legal right to use live ammunition against peaceful protesters. So now, in court, they recommend, say, one, we demand Now the great oracle now they talk so. Oga Abdul Mahmood, human rights activist lawyer. He said now we demand one, that there should be an executive order by Mr. President.
Executive order.
I think that was what he did with that video. Is that an executive order or just an advice, presidential advice?
That was not an executive order. He was just giving an advice of calm.
Use this opportunity to say a word on the recent genuine concerns and agitations by Nigerians about the excessive use of force and, in some cases, extrajudicial killings and wrongful conduct by men of the Nigerian police force. The disbanding of SARS is only the first step in our commitment to extensive police reform in order to ensure that the primary duty of the police and other law enforcement agencies remains the protection of lives and livelihoods of our people. We will also ensure that all those responsible for misconduct or wrongful acts are brought to justice.
Just giving an advice of calm, and he was giving an advice that he said he has listened to the Protestants, and he said that they will make adequate recompense by giving a reform to Nigerian police. But that's it's not new. It's not new.
Usually
where we hear from presidents. It's not new. They go promise and promise. Yeah. We want something more firm, something on paper.
On paper.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about that 5 this thing where they've been published?
Oh, that's just they are telling us what they want to do.
Okay. Anyway, the great oracle talk. Yeah. He say at this point, I expect that the president should use his power under Section 5 of the 1999 Constitution to give an executive order that one, dissolving of SARS. That the president has the power, because they say IG fit not get the power to outrightly dissolve SARS.
Yes.
You understand? So, but the president has the full power to do and undo.
SARS was created by an executive order in 1992. Okay. And that was why they created it, because there was a need for it at that time. Okay. So now dissolving it needs an executive order,
which the government hold under Section 5 of the 1999 Constitution. He said now, when the governor told that, he said the president should also use his executive power to approve the outlawing, of the use of ammunition on peaceful protesters, as it was recommended by the Justice Kazim panel in 1972. Justice Kazim now head the panel where looking into that video, that matter that time. Say now make Buhari come use that executive power, bring that law or that recommendation to bear. You understand that at least we will not be hearing of police brutality using live ammunition against peaceful protesters.
No more police brutality. End police brutality. Now.
End police brutality. Now. End police
brutality. Now.
I beg you, somebody shout end police brutality now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like play. All of us they talk about the end police brutality, and we have been talking on top of the Portmanteau Today program. I beg una make una take am very easy. All those of now wanna they go protest, like they don't recommend. Don't walk alone
peacefully.
Don't walk alone. Don't wear high heel to protest.
Yes, no.
Don't wear agbada to protest. No. If you are going for protest, dress smart, wear your short or wear your jeans and a sneaker.
Wear your jeans.
And then make sure that you have a bottle of water with you.
And
you understand? And your nose mask. And just don't forget that the protest ground is always a very dangerous place. And you have to play safe. If you hear gbe, you gbe. All right, we go try lay the police brutality matter to rest on top the program. But before we go, in case you get any story about the end SARS and the end police brutality protest where they go on for Nigeria, just hit our comment box, make you let us know your own side of the story. And then our WhatsApp number, they scroll on top the screen now, and you fit send us a WhatsApp message, we go respond to you. And anybody where you see say they've passed through police brutality as we dey talk, so hit our WhatsApp number, send us a message, send us the person's location, and we'll take it up from there. Make it for no loss. Make we take another twin break. When we come back, we'll go enter now Only For Naija. Alright, my people, now welcome back again. This one is still that show where all of now know as the Portmanteau. And I'm me, Osagato, that fine proud believer when they cut off talk. I still sit down here today, and I still there here continuously with my honorable fellow.
Yes, your boy Bamidele Miami Bello, aka MC Bob. Now me the studio alongside you talk for Portmanteau.
Okay, now so we go take enter inside now Only For Naija. Now Only For Naija. All Naija papa na go beat pikin based on say the pikin call him papa brother uncle instead of big daddy. Naija.
Big daddy.
No, your papa brother na big daddy.
It too has to be called uncle. That's it. If I'm daddy, what is it? He's your big daddy.
You. Zoom. Alright, that's all we take quest generator on top the show again today. Make sure not forget say coronavirus now real. Not let them deceive you. Anywhere where they go, make sure say you apply your nose mask well. Then make sure say you wash your hand with soap and water regularly. Not let your sanitizer far from you. They keep the normal 2-meter gap where they say make they give ourselves. Last, remember say you be Naija. Anywhere where you dey make you dey rep this country well. Not for them put hand for wetin go spoil this country name. Not do drugs because you no get any better thing where they do for body. Now so we go take quest generator on top the show. Until the next show, we say make una hold on our chest tight. Now so.